Let's get this over with. This is a goals chart, weekly chart. Go had a massive down week last week. Even looking at the monthly, how it's going to end, it's like, yeah, I guess we come back lower overall. Let me look at the weekly again. A lot of lows. One, two, three, four. Right now, we been consolidating for the last 2 months in the same area. I think gold wants lower before coming higher. We already took out May's May 27 weekly low. Now we got May 19th, and then this low right here. I look from a daily perspective. Yeah, daily is lower.
Yeah, that would be the next draw for me down there.
Yeah, it don't look up right now.
You see how deep it's come in already there on the candle here. So I'm looking down here. If I was trading gold, I'm just, speculating.
You go bearish, depend right here on this 4 hour. It's heavily bearish. It didn't even. Yes, it did. Okay, you 50%, then drop. Did it? 50% would be this gap up here. Yeah, heavily bearish. Go. Yeah, I'm looking lower on gold this week. It would have to show me that it wants to go higher. Daily candle came up into it Thursday, sent it all the way back down. We see you high yellow. We see you high yellow, man.
I got off the phone.
We see we see you, man. Put your seatbelt on, man.
Oh shit. They talking about me.
Put your seatbelt on, man.
Where you pool shice that, man?
All right, man. Put the mask on, man.
I
Hey,
almost on.
hey, I know he ride with old girl, man. She got a nice car. No, that ain't his shit, man. I know that ain't his shit, man. That car was clean on the inside, man. Had the brown peanut butter guts. That probably a Lexus, man. That's probably a Lexus riding around here.
Man, this how we rare out here, man.
Man,
Y'all don't
nigga,
gotta
please. Nigga, please.
tell them,
Hey,
man.
he
Tell
want to
them,
be
man.
all in the
Me.
camera like
Oh, no, me,
Man, we be
nigga.
living out here, man. We be living
Right.
out here, man.
he all in
Hey,
the camera like that. Utah Jazz player. Hey,
man, that man, that nigga, he got his fresh haircut yesterday. And
I'm gonna hurt him with this one. Watch this. Watch this.
where the Friday picture at, man? Where the Friday at, man?
It's first though, don't it?
Look at hey, you know niggas always got to show out nigga haircut, man. Niggas
Peanut
always
butter
got.
terracotta guts on the inside.
Uh-huh,
Why?
uh-huh. He didn't brush his hair about 10 times. Why he's in the car, man?
And put it wax on the lips, everything. Man.
He didn't put that Beijing in his hair too, man. He put that Beijing. I go, man. Hey, sun come out, niggas don't know how to act, man. That sun come out. He said brushing his hair like Chicago boy to justice, man.
In Chicago. Stretch that a little bit. Let me see. Long way up and down.
Yeah, I want to see something real quick.
I'm trying to see too. I see what you're doing. I already see what you're doing. You're thinking like I'm thinking. Weekly,
Yeah,
4 hours, 15.
yeah, just looking. It's,
Hit
it's
that
hard.
weekly.
It's hard on HC.
You on the right contract? That's a little spotty one.
Right. It's like Q. Let's see. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Good looking, Jarvis. Yeah, that's not you. You know, black folks don't know how to act when they get a haircut, man.
I think it look like it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. I think. See that W over to the right?
Yeah.
Just right here. Yeah. It's still within that OB, so we'll see. And that's a gap. That'll be a gap right there already on the 15. Right. All right. I'm looking at this over here.
Mm-hmm.
I could do this. And if it do that, it'll do it to this point. Right there. At least. No gaps until there.
I'm looking at this macro right here. 150, 210. Mm.
Oh yeah, that's a nice
Mm. Mm. But man, you got in, let's say you got in here 15, 30, 45, 1, 15, 30, 45, 2 hours, 15, 30, 45, almost 3 hours. Man. Hey, that mental fortitude, man, is a mug, man.
I like that team trade up there.
Right, but shit, that's a 15 minutes. This 2 o'clock come down, pick you up. Yeah, because yeah, you'd have been in down here. Mm, mm, nice trade. You went through two macros on that. Why that?
Shout out to Broderick went over Italy and Elo.
Right, man. That man in a foreign country, man, doing foreign things, man. But left all his guns back in America. Daily.
You can move that box up a smidge. Ain't
Say
quite,
again.
that box ain't quite touching that on weight.
That's one tick, man.
Hey man. All right.
Get down there. You like, man, I know it took it. It shifted here, and then it grabbed the liquidity inside this gap. Yeah. Gotta hold.
And it swept below that. Swept below here. Below that. So it's hitting whatever's in his OB left.
Right. Yeah, because this one's gone.
It hit the 4-hour OB. That's what sent price down, so it should come and take out the lows.
Should it should on the weekly. When it came down there, we gave you weekly 4 hour. Shifted here. And like I say, went up and took out those clearance. Had this guy that came right back down. See if it's gonna make a lower low or a failed low. Got the low
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I'm looking at how it came in here, and it sent it back down. So it should at least come down this area. But I don't trade silver. I'm just looking at speculating.
Price action is price action. Chart is a chart. 50% of it. No close to 50% of that range. Shit.
What the field say? It's probably like that's like 70, maybe.
They don't have anything to stop it from going to the lows. And those are relatively equal lows with a rejection block down there. Nothing to stop it from going long.
Might run this previous day low again, then come back higher upside inside this bearish gap.
The shit it just hit it though.
Right. I want to see a lower low. Come back up.
Do that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's go silver. Let's go to
Ain't no enough people this week too.
yes, sir.
And it's a short week and it closed third on Thursday.
Yep, and it's closed on Friday too.
That's a lot going on.
And we got the end of the month candles. What tomorrow?
And tomorrow last day? Yeah.
Yep.
So we take the top off tomorrow or Tuesday.
Right. Look at that with the on crude oil. Come on, man.
It's OTE. Run that field on the weekly. What else? About 7? About 7. That's a shift. It could be a shift though. Shift in the retrace. Well, it could just grab everything going low.
Right. That's in one candle. You get a high and the retrace in one candle.
Okay, dope the shit out for.
Yeah.
Sight.
Mm-hmm. It's due for a big move. Inside day, Friday. Might need to come up a little bit higher if we're going lower.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna tell you everything on daily. If we don't come, if we start flushing, yeah, bombs away. It's bearish. Look at natural gas, man. Took out all these lows.
They're in the high and the lows right there.
So it took out weekly. When did it take it out? Weekly. It just took it out. Damn. It just took it out. Weekly, 4 hour.
Nice pop bottom. Oh yeah, you grabbed that you pulled that bill from the wrong spot on Friday.
What you
Nice.
mean?
On NQ. When we were looking for it to go up, it was a retracing. You had pulled it from two. You pulled it from the wrong swing point. Like you pulled it from the lower one. Either caught it. I'll show it to you when we get to it.
Okay. Mm. 850 macro.
I'm sure it's something in there on the lower time frame. And made it to the 0.5.
Yeah, this is bullish on the weekly. We grabbed all this. This is bullish. White meat.
It's an ugly ass chart, though.
Big three. Starting to YM. Where are we at, M?
She ain't even made it to the gap. So she got more room to run. Got a little daily gap, though.
Bullish as hell, man.
Yep. See the inverted head and shoulders?
What's that?
Inverted head and shoulders?
What's that?
Inverted head and shoulders?
Okay, so the 4 hour gap, 4 hour. $15-minute bullish shift. Ain't get it to you yet. Yeah, get all the way up here. Shit. Yep. See, this is what I don't like sometimes, like, because it's all confirmed here, but this is pretty high. So like I'm confirming we bullish going into something bearish. Come on. Why can't give me no lower low down here or no separation down here, man? That nigga Kyle just like having this camera on, man. See how nigga do when he get a haircut, man? And then nigga can't stop turning the camera on, man.
Would you turn your camera on? Bro, every time I join the call on my phone, man, every time I join the call from my phone, man, my camera be on, man.
Hey, he like that kid on picture day, man.
Ride with no tents on no
Man, I'm true to this.
motherfucker.
I ain't new to this.
He like that kid on picture day, man. Mama to have all he done had all his clothes lined up all night.
That night. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
No, he gonna hurt him tomorrow.
Right. I'm gonna kill these niggas, man. I'm gonna kill them. This is pretty high. Thing I don't like about a YM is like if I'm trying to buy it up and it's confirmed on a 15 minute, it's going right to pretty high. So it's like I pass. But we bullish. Bullish.
Put your gap on there. You draw your gap out.
We bullish. Oh,
Your daily gap.
bullish. Bullish. We're not coming back. We accumulated for so long, then now we're expanding. It's time to go. We accumulated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1 month. Almost 2 months. Then now it's time to go. It's time to go.
It's gonna be a mean July, boy.
Yeah.
Like they gonna run this thing, bro. It's August.
It's so close. Sleep already, E?
No, I ain't sleep. It's about to rain. It's thunder and lightning.
Come on, man. Bullish.
Oh, that was that 2 to 6 candle with it.
Right, 4 hour, 15.
Clock with it flipped. Yep. You had a bit of a subs kiss that at the bottom.
Or just trade options. You ain't gotta worry about that.
No, I you do both.
Hey, you ain't had to worry about that on no options.
Double dip.
Nah, you need double dip.
Oh, you can't double.
1,000% is 1,000. Hey.
Yeah, you like 90 points. Well, on shit on NQ, I don't know how much it was, but it was like 80 something like that.
I know Hannah had asked me about the man, you can be a lot more riskier, man, sometimes in options. Like when it dropped down and hit this 4 hour gap here is at 612. And like look at where it fell. You go 615, 6180, QQQ. I mean SPX.
How many trades you got in on your accounts so far?
Say it again.
How many have you got in on those dual accounts, the option accounts?
Oh,
I mean,
I did 2 trades. I got it started
last week, 2 last
yeah,
week.
yeah, shit. If the money would have been clear Monday, I would have had
Wow.
4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I caught Thursday and I caught Friday. I caught Friday, but I went against my rules. And I should have just I was trying to go to a target. And NQ had turned around. And at the
That
top,
already gave 100.
man, I was in yeah. But I was aiming for a target, man, and I was pissed at myself for doing it. So that's 6180. Let's say you got in when it first touched it. When it, because I know I tell Hannah that. Let me see. It first touched
Right
it at yeah. Let's see, 15 minute. So let's say 2:30. Oh, it looks the same. Okay, so you be on this candle. Okay, so That's $5 to a double. A double. The next gap down here. Let's see what is up. What was the low of that? See, and this is I can't see it the way I want to see it because this is playing the next day option. This ain't the same day.
Oh yeah, that's why it's so high. Okay.
Right.
I'm like, why the hell that thing that high?
and it still gave you over 100%.
Huh? Well, hell, if it give you 100% on 2 days, you know damn well gonna give you 100% on 1 day.
Shit.
Shit, probably gave you 200%.
I tell you exactly what it got. Even go to bar charts.
That late in the day,
right?
That kind of movement. I wouldn't be surprised you get 3.
Shit, more than that. I was talking to CJ this weekend. We talked about something like, man, futures give you the discipline to understand like where to get in. SPX. SPX. What's it? 6180. Option prices. 6180. Option chart. So I need what was Friday? 26. 26. I did it wrong. June 30th, yeah. One month. Candles open to close. 15-minute. Sound like it's thundering over there. What time was this? 2:14:15.
It is, bro.
Okay. So this is the 6180. And it was 215, 1415. That don't look right. What the hell I'm smoking, man? Friday the 27th, not the 26th. What the fuck I'm on, man? 6/27. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're looking at 215. Share. There you go, E. So 215. What kind of look like?
It was 3 set.
No, that's the end of the day. Oh shit! No, you're right.
That's what we were looking for.
Yeah, what's it? 215. But It started moving up. What the
Yeah, what the hell? What's going on now? What's got to put?
I'm looking like okay, so 215. Okay, so it was no, it's a call. Let me see, make sure. Yeah, SPX weekly call 6180. The hell look like that? Because this is where we got in 28 cents, but it should have went up because it went down, then it went up.
Nah, that's supposed to move.
All right, yeah, that don't look right.
That don't look right.
That don't look right. All right, go back to my chart. Share. See, because it's crazy that this did 100% from 8 to yeah, this almost did 100%. And if it was the same day, I know it had, and you can't change it. You can't go back either. Nope, can't go back.
Anybody on Thinkorswim? Can you look at it on Thinkorswim?
Man, no, they down. They get for
Oh,
maintenance.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Thinkorswim is under maintenance. Your system may have connectivity issues while we complete our work. That's just, I was talking to Miss Sharon. She was asking me about it, like on QQQ, like 60 points is 100%. If it's moving like it when it dropped, man, you probably get that at 40 points on NQ. Yes, it's bullish as hell. Daily, 4 hour. They might run pre high at the fucking open today.
Mhm.
How they came down and grabbed all this. Oof,
Yep.
that's 50.
Going up though.
15 minute. Yeah, bullish, bullish. Nah, let's look at Quisha. World famous Quisha. Quisha get all the way to the mountaintop. All the way there. 820, 826. 50 points. 50 points from all time high, man. 50. She bullish. Daily. Uh,
Mm.
mm, mm, mm. Hey, what you talking about with the fields on Friday?
Go to Friday. 1 minute, sir. Stretch it back up. Right here. Back. Back to the left. Right there. You had pulled that from here to
Right.
there. You should have pulled it from there. Had you pull it from here to there, this would have gave you what you were looking for.
Oh, I got it in there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, initially you had it up like this, and then it ran it. No, not range, because this is prior to the up move, the displacement. That's the swing before it. So you can take it from there to there, and if you run your field from them two.
Yeah, I use this because for me this is consolidation. I can see why you chose this, but if I would have chose this, I'd have been looking at this swing right here. Because if I'm looking at this area, the lowest candle is right here before it went up.
I can see why you want to choose that one as well.
And for me, I chose this because I'm looking at, okay, we got the swing right here. Then we consolidated, we pushed up, consolidated, we pushed up. And for me, I was looking at when it did come back, and I know because somebody was looking at this too, and they took this off of here, but for me, this didn't happen inside the macro. And then they took it when this came back here. For me, when this failed here, I would not have been looking here.
Right.
Yeah, I know somebody that took this move when this came back here off of this, but for me, when this pushed up and failed to take out this high, I would have been looking at there. And then I would have been looking at if it's in the macro, I would have wanted to make a show me on the right side because it did all this. That's why I looked at here. And I was looking at options. This is when I got on my option play. When this move came back here, and I was targeting this fucking high right here. And it did all this.
It turned over on your ass.
Man, hey man.
I had a feeling they weren't gonna run out all the way up, bro. I just had a feeling they nasty like that, dog. They
just wanted to fucking swing.
They ain't want to pay that bread out, man. On Friday like that. Hell no.
Dude, hey, then for me, I said okay, because I was on the option chart when it started pulling back. I moved my stop right here, but I'm like, come on, man, you're right here, man. Get up.
But what your AP tell you? What you tell you to take?
1, 2, 3.
What your AP tell you to take it to?
Man, this motherfuckers, man.
What your AP tell you to take it to?
1 minute market maker buy model complete.
Where does your AP tell you to take it to, though?
I wasn't even thinking, man.
He tell you to take it to the body.
Yeah, you 100% right.
You'd have been happy.
Yeah.
Damn the wick.
Right. The body right there.
Yep.
That's all she's talking about. Yep. And that was 112% right there. Yeah, about 112.
Roll off into the sunset.
Yep. You want 1,000% correct.
Cause they play games with that damn wick, boy.
I'm over here like, okay, cool. I look, okay, inside the macro, 1050 macro. Okay, push up.
Bro. This is perfect.
Yeah.
All that's perfect.
I got it right there, 1118,
right.
man.
That's what I'm saying. Cause that was made. When was this made? Right here. During the macro, retrace back after the macro. Right. That's option C, I think.
Somebody asked me also, like, boy, why didn't you get in right here? And I always measure. And for me, that's not a discount. From this low goes into this high. Nope. Discount 50% right here.
Yeah, because at that time it wasn't discount. Right.
Because if the market is going up, it's gonna give you 50%.
Hit that OB.
Like I told Mr. Ron, hey, look, that was less than fuck. I think right here, 55 points was 100%, man. 111%.
You know, I'd have been gone.
I'm like,
because all these relative equal highs over right there, like, yeah, he ran that. You know what I'm saying? He ran all that, but then killed the hell over. What time was that?
Lunchtime. What I fucking hate, man. Hate lunchtime, man. Hate the fucking
Hey,
lunchtime,
hey,
man.
that video I just sent to you.
Yeah, part of yeah.
Okay, based on that, what low was that? Was it this low?
Yeah.
And shit, look what it did. It ran it over here. Did it run it?
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, sure did. I'm gonna use that shit. I'm paying attention to that. I'm gonna start paying attention to
Yeah. Mr. Ron asked me about that. Like, how many points? Yeah. Man. 50 to 60 points is 100% of options.
that. Right. Mm-hmm. If you get that corresponding swing or whatever, you know, or that strike.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I'm like, come on, man. Hey, I ain't even gonna trip on it because where else you gonna make 20% return on overall on the account in a week in
Oh,
2 days?
get stopped by that.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, it came back to that. Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely won't. Yeah, I locked in. I didn't even get none of that fucking push up. I was like, man, this right here, that was nuclear.
Right there, waiting on it, bro.
That last hour macro and options is legendary. But the thing is, you gotta be able to get out, and you can't be greedy, man. Because if it goes into 4 o'clock, man.
Yep.
Well, yeah. People ask me that question like, do you wait, man? Hey, not hey, like he would say, fuck perfection. If I know the direction, man, I don't wait.
CTT talking about I saw him on Twitter talking about doing a market maker series, possibly including the fractal model.
Nope. Running on that, man.
Doing that.
You got it. You don't need all that.
We're already doing it. Well, I am.
Right. You're right.
We just gotta what time frame to show you which one.
Like if you them higher time frame levels on options, man, it's legendary. Legendary.
Especially if it's fresh liquidity, you're gonna get some kind of reaction.
Like even looking at that 4 hour gap.
Right.
Unless we just heavily bearish, it's not coming through this whole gap like that.
Nope. Without giving you some kind of up.
Without giving you some kind of up move. When it's a little 4 hour gap, okay, it might shred that. But this huge one, man. Options is dangerous, man. But options is dangerous.
Exactly when they're gonna turn.
And that's the thing, man. Options make you dangerous, man, with that.
Real dangerous.
Like a killer asked me, she said, why not use your whole capital? I said, man, going into the rest of 2025, and yeah, I gotta think like a hedge fund. With a hedge fund, if they start with X amount of dollars, use everything to begin with. So that's why I cut it into fours. So if I what's the indicator that give you the index prices? Man, come on, Deontay, man. You be on there and all about the group, man. You gotta roll with the winners, man.
We all winners, man. We all won. We cut from the same cloth.
Lord, here you go. Hey.
What is that, velvet?
Yeah, they got one for NQ and one for ES. The one for NQ is called QQQ by PT Gambler. The one for ES is called Spy by PT Gambler.
Gamble got you. Right on.
You ain't even gotta look at a QQ. You ain't gotta have all them charts up no more. Mm-mm-mm. The goal of options is to
Compound.
yeah, compound. Yeah. Like and not to rush it. That's why I took my time. Like the IRA account, that's tax-free money at 59 and a half, man.
Quick question. How much percent we looked at last week? Probably like a good 1,000.
Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about that, man. I just look at like when I ask my assistant, like when I calculate the numbers of where I expect to be by in this year.
I've been playing with ass all weekend on the phone. But, but I've been throwing all kind of numbers at him.
And like where I expect my options account to be at by the end of this year.
What she said?
Oh boy, can you go over the 60 points on NQ in respect to QQQ? Oh, no problem, Sharon. So 1 minute. What do you mean, Mr. Ron? Like when I got into this trade, I was looking at this strike price, which was 547 QQQ. Where is that? So that's where I got my strike price from. More QQQ, go closer.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
how you adjusted that. Okay, I saw that. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. That's how you look at it.
She took 55, 50.
Hold on. I'll tell you exactly what I got. I'll tell you exactly what I got. Telegram. Mm, Charles Schwab. Account. Balance. History. Yeah. 550. Yep. 550 QQQ. And that was right here, Mr. Ron. So when I
And
was in it,
wait a minute, you came in, you came down, okay, you came down to the 1 minute, and then what happened?
uh my that was my strike price. So I got in right here,
So
1118.
you chose the strike price based on your 15 minute?
A target. Dude, this was a target.
Right, right. But it was you was looking at the 15 for your target.
No. I was just looking at numbers because I can't see numbers right here.
Oh,
So
oh, okay, okay.
yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Let me see if I switch.
Because I
Yeah,
think,
okay.
okay, because I can see it on my 1 minute.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, squeeze it. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at right here.
Okay,
And when we had dropped down here, it was at 549. So I just went to 550.
okay, perfect.
30,
Entry
yeah.
right there.
And from here to here was 111%.
Oh, wonderful.
And that's only 53 points. I just wanted this swing right here. I
Mhm.
got I got greedy. But when it started accumulating right here, I was like, okay, I still believe we going up, but let me protect myself. So I moved my stop right here.
Okay.
This bounce right here was, yeah, this bounce. I think Miss Stephanie, she got in yeah, couple I don't know, got in on that bounce at the
Well,
bottom.
if I was at home, I would have taken that on QQQ.
Yeah, yeah, she got in the 547s.
Beautiful.
24 cent.
Same trade I did. I just took it in futures because I just wanted to get back to midnight.
Yeah, but which one pay you the same day?
Both of them.
Yeah, they both.
You got to take profit. Yeah.
I had a like I said, I had a session with somebody and they laid out some facts.
Yeah.
You okay?
Talking about.
Okay, take profit. Okay, let's say 150K accounts. The maximum you can trade with each day is what? 15 contracts.
All right.
You grow that option account to $1 million. Ain't no cap.
That's true
cap.
too. That's true too.
That's true.
Or you just hit both of their ass. And put because you should already know the number.
I just look at it like, okay, ask yourself, okay, so this one I can grow 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. The most you ever gonna trade with take profit is 15. It ain't never gonna be a day and say, well, E, you've been doing an amazing job for us, man. Let's do 20 contracts. And the take profit gonna take what? 10%, right?
Yeah.
Options gonna take how much? Just commission, which is probably less than 1%.
But you looking at it as an either or. I'm looking at it as an and. just as easy as you can push that enter the trade button, you can hit that option.
But this is where I disagree on futures, because futures takes more precise entries.
Oh yeah, of course. It's gotta be more precise, but when you're in it, you're in it.
Like you say, E, hey, fuck perfection. Just give me direction. You 1,000% correct with options. And the game changer didn't happen until last year when they start doing zero DTEs. Because if they were still doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it would only be best to trade options on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Because ain't no money in holding nothing overnight. Nothing.
No, I mean, truth be told, I mean, you still could have ran it. It just would have cost more to enter, you know what I'm saying, to play. Because you'd have had to buy a 2-day. You know what I mean? But the percent is the percent. It's just the buy-in price would have been higher. That's all.
Right, but it wouldn't have moved like it would have on zero DTE.
No, it wouldn't move like that per se. Nope.
Zero DTE is legendary, man.
Yeah, it's legendary. But don't shit on the 2-day.
Oh yeah, I never did. Oh man, I would never do a 2-day option. Never. Never. Because anything can happen overnight. We can wake up 500 points down. We can wake up 500 points up. Now, what happened to that 2-day?
No, I ain't say keep it. You could take a 2-day.
Oh,
Sell it the same day.
What? I'm a pay more money for.
Nah. But what I'm saying was, you said if there wasn't a 0-day every day, you still could have took a 2-day and got the percentage you was looking for, and just sold that bitch the same day, even if it was only Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You could have bought Tuesday. If your setup was on Tuesday, you bought a damn 2-day and use it. But like I said, your buy-in would have been high.
What's the object of the game? Pay $5, get $10, and thing is, those longer options, it take longer to get to 100%. You can literally get 100% in a 40-50 point move on NQ. If you know the direction, you can literally. That's like you can literally have a damn near 40, 50 point stop loss. If you know it's going 40 points in the opposite direction, you made 100%.
Yep. Well, that's damn near what you're doing with the 2-day. if you got a 2-day,
all I'm
you
saying,
got a wide ass stop loss.
zero DTE is legendary, man. If you understand direction, man.
Yeah, I don't buy 2 days no more. But now, I'd have bought the damn if I knew better. I'd have bought the damn Monday. We made that on Sunday. I knew we weren't coming back. We were going for the top. Should have bought that shit at the end of the week.
I'll pass
on Sunday. Just let that shit run. Right?
Hey yo, hey, and anybody on YouTube, if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. 4 days this week, we have called and shown over 100% option plays for the day. So why the hell do I want to hold something overnight? Monday we called a play. Tuesday we called a play. Wednesday we didn't have a play. Thursday we called a play. And Friday. That's 4 out of 5 days. And that's just going for 100%, man. Hey man, we had options go nuclear, man, this week. They go nuclear every week, man.
They go nuclear every day.
Like,
you ain't right. They go every day.
This drop right here, if you was in puts, I think it's like a 250-point move.
That's what I'm saying.
That I think went like 15x, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit happen every day. One way or the other.
Like I say, I had to go back on my word of what I said before. Like I used to say before, like, man, if you learn futures, man, you won't want to learn nothing else. Man, if you got a setup and you focus on your setup and you understand zero DTE options, man, you heard this first. You will never touch futures. Never. Never. And ask yourself this. You start with $100 and you able to do at least one play a week, high probability, and get 100%, you will never touch options. I mean futures. Never.
Shouldn't be.
Never.
That's both their ass.
Well, I ain't giving up futures, so that's not gonna happen.
We touch both of them, man. We got the skills.
Both.
We got the skills. We earned it. You know what I mean? Like that's like somebody said, "Hey, come trade my money. I'm gonna give you some money out of it. You keep most of it." I would just be a lot more reckless as far as how much leverage I'm putting on the futures. If I'm killing it on the options too. Now I'm full port in every damn trade I take.
But you can't get the potential outcome in futures that you can in options.
But see, again, you keep looking at it as an either or, zero sum. I'm looking at it and whatever you're doing in options, you can do just the same. Well, not just the same, but you can be just as successful.
I'm looking at the 9 to 5 or who hop on the Zoom and they got their levels plotted and they can't be there for that precise entry on the 1 minute. And all they do is place their order on the 4 hour and get their option position on the 4 hour and take it for 100%. That's what I'm looking at right now.
You do that too. I'm looking at it for the person that like futures and like other people money. And you can get that money and you can get your options money, get back all the money you asked and lost. You know what I mean? And then some. There's more than one way to cut this cloth.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Especially don't fuck around, how you 5, 10, 15 can count. Man. All right. It get real spooky. Real quick.
Man. Like I had to
People have
talk
to
to
go see their CPA by September.
hey, like I
Last
said,
quarter, boy.
I had that talk with somebody, and the way they broke it down, man, it had me start thinking like, man, let me try to get done with futures before 9:30, man.
I don't understand why you feel like you can't do both of them.
If I can make my money prior to 9:30, then worry about options from 9:30.
Why don't you just do both of them? Same time you to push the button on futures, you push the damn button on options. I just don't be thinking about it at the time. Most of the time.
And ask yourself, how much more could you have made more money on options than futures?
This week, yeah, probably. If I'm full porting, if I'm putting everything back every time, yeah.
Like let's just throw out a number. Let's just throw out a number. Hey, let's say we started Monday with $100. $100. You know, boy love numbers. $100. We call a minimum 4 100 position plays. So start with $100. 100%. 1, 2.
So you just had 1,600.
And guess what? You can have that money right there. Now, let's say you come this week and you do that again.
32, 64, 128, 256.
Let's say you do it 3 weeks in a row. What's some numbers, E? 409,000. Can you get that in futures?
Yeah. Yeah, you can get that in futures. Like I said, it depends on how you plan the futures. If you plan the futures with the same energy you plan the options, yeah. Because that's going to require you to go full clip.
I don't have to go that far on options, man.
Well, you know me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Based on that 50 points, bro.
Hold on, man.
Guaranteed.
Let me see. Let me ask people in here, man. Let's see that opinion. Let's see that opinion. We got about 23 people in here. We got a lot of 9 to 5s. For the people in here who's been trading options, are you guys having more success in options than in futures? Put a 1 if yes, put a 2 if no. 1 yes, 2 no. Let's see what we get in here.
But the thing about it is, technically, you shouldn't be having more success, bro. You should be having equal success. If you really look.
We get the ones, E.
I feel you. I'm just looking at it from, if your setup come and you get there, you will be getting into the futures. You get into options at the same time, you should be equally successful. Like, realistically speaking.
E, I say this because options you can be raggedy. I'll say that.
You can be raggedy, but why you want to be raggedy?
If you know the direction. Because look at this move. Low, lower, low.
Right.
What entry? When did it come back 50%? Nope. It's like you got so much criteria in the futures trade.
Well, I see. Well, I mean, I feel you. But I put that on the 15-second chart. I was in there.
It came
So
back.
I'm saying, like,
It came back on the 1 minute. It gave several entries on the 1
yeah,
minute.
this one right here. This is the first one, though. This is the first one right here.
This is how I would have played it, right? Oh, hold on. Right here. Can you spread it out just a little bit?
No, did he?
Right here. All you got, I mean, it's all how you play it. I mean, you got.
So if you wait on for the 1 minute gap on, you can't get in right now.
Look, you got this right here. Price closed above. Entry here. That's what I saw.
See, I like I said on the 15-second chart, I was down way down, and I waited. I waited for another gap. I could have got in at the dumb bottom, but
and then you could have added here. This
right.
is an ad right here. This is an ad right here. This is an ad. This is continuation.
Right. So okay, so let's look at it like this. Let's say I take this trade, right? I get in down here or full clippings. So let's say I'm doing 6, 7 contracts, right? I get out at 50 points. Or let's just say I get out at 50. Or whatever you said. How much you said it take for to get 100%?
At least 50 points.
60?
Yeah.
So let's just say, what's that right now? Let's just say, okay, let's say I get out right now, right? 5 accounts, that's $30,000. Right? First trade. Then, if you start, okay, so you got your 30,000, you know what I'm saying, versus start with $100 over here. So you got 200. Right? Now I know for a fact that this number is going to eventually catch this one. But in the meantime, you can hit both of them. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't see it as either or. I see it as and.
I see what both of you are saying. It's just that what makes you feel more comfortable, because with futures you do have to be more precision based. Options, all you got to do is wait for it to hit a higher time frame, and then or not even wait till it hit it. Anticipate. You can just anticipate.
But okay, so if you waited on this,
say it again,
well, hold up. Now let's back up, because where you came in on this is way higher than you would have came in on the futures, right? So because that 4 hour gap, we dug into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you would have. So let's say, squeeze the chart. Let's see how far it did from where it dug in when you first would have came in. You know what I mean? Let's say you just say, as soon as it touched the 4 hour gap, I'm buying. So where did that start? Okay. So what time was that?
First gap, this is the second gap.
Okay, right. So you just saying I'm blindly buying this right here.
Look at this gap right here, because this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. Yeah, I probably would have went with that one. Yeah, I think that's more appropriate. So what time was that, and what was the price at that point?
$240.
All right. So you bought there on options.
Yeah.
But then you wait on your setup for futures. You're getting them lower. That's why I say the way I look at it is, if you wait on your entry for the futures, then buy your option.
All right.
Because you buying it blindly on the option side just because it's touching gap. You know what I mean? Well, see, I'm a sub-second dude, so I guess my perspective is a little different. because if I'm waiting on the 1 minute, it's roughly the same. You see what I'm saying? Because by the time it actually gave that 1 minute gap, it was about up there in that area. You know what I mean? Coming back the other way, but on the sub-seconds, down here versus bottom up there. You see what I'm saying?
But even at this point, you can tell that price is not going lower. I mean, just based on the candles, they're pushing up. They're not closing, but they're respecting the up close candle. I mean,
and if you're waiting around the macro and all that other stuff, like.
But for me, just anticipating when I saw this and then I saw this, I'm in the QQQ.
All I'm saying is don't throw away what you learned in the future. Just
no.
blind.
Some people are probably better. Some people probably are better at options than futures. So this gives them an opportunity to do options and make their money. And then some people are good at futures and options, so they can do it on both sides. But at least they have an opportunity to choose what they're good at until they can get better at something else. They can still make money. So if options is your thing now that you learned this, do your thing, make your money.
But I was just saying that, E, because people are good at options now because they understand the direction. They understand that
Exactly.
if it hits that higher time frame 4 hour gap, that's a shift.
Exactly.
You see, before they didn't know what the hell it was hitting. So
Right.
now you got those higher time frame PD arrays marked off, so you got your 4 hour gap. So as soon as that, it should give you. It doesn't have to, but we know that if more than likely that if it hit a higher time frame level, it's going to
It's
give
gonna
you.
bounce. It's definitely gonna bounce. Now, it may not be the direction
Right.
that it's going, but it's gonna give you a bounce. That's
Absolutely,
without a
get a
doubt.
bounce, but
Unless it's something catastrophic happening in the world, it's gonna bounce.
Gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce off a
it's
4 hour
clean.
gap.
If it's fresh liquidity, yeah, it'll bounce. It'll do something.
And that bounces more than 50 points all the time. So as I said, it can be 100%.
Sometimes that bounce is just 50. Trust me.
But then also too, you can set up your bracket orders, what you're willing to lose. If, say, for instance, it doesn't go your way, you just say, hey, I don't want it to go below this point. I mean, with options, it gives you options, basically.
That's what I'm saying. But had you got in the trade, let's say you got in the trade where it hit the 4 hour and you entered the options, where you put your stop loss at?
Yeah, you can just say what you want.
Way below the 4 hour gap.
No, no.
That's what I put.
Because you don't know how far it's gonna dig into the 4 hour.
That's cool. Negative 50%. That's
okay. Negative 50%.
Right. You can say percentage, or you can say a dollar amount of how much you're willing to risk.
But I just say, why not?
You're looking at it from a
why
future.
not just waiting
right. You're looking at it from a future's perspective.
Well, I'm looking at it from a future perspective, yes, because that my setup. When my setup comes, that's when it's time to get into the play. Not just because it hit a higher time frame liquidity.
But we're options.
I don't know how far to go dig into it.
You're anticipating on options. That's the thing. That's the difference. So now you can say, hey, I'm willing to risk X percentage or dollar amount, and then I want to get out at this amount or at this strike.
But it's low key sloppy though, man.
So you could
You
be
know what I'm
more.
saying? I know I say I want direction, but I don't want, you know what I'm saying, sloppy direction. I want somewhat knowing that I'm okay. When I enter this trade, I'm not going to be taking that much smoke because I don't know how far it wants to dig into a 4 hour gap. It might be 100 damn points into the gap before it turn around.
You're working with a double-edged sword now, man, because it'll hit them higher time frame, and you searching on any time frame that show you a gap. That's sloppy.
What do you mean?
You should okay. We hit a level. You
right.
on a 15 second, 10 second, 5 second.
When I hit that level, yeah, because I know my setup though. My setup, if my setup's there, I take it. Just because it hit it don't mean I'm in it.
Okay, the other thing too is that, okay, with option, Okay, so say for instance it does hit the 4 hour. You don't even have to have a stop. You know it's going to bounce. So you don't have to have a stop. It's going to go up here to the strike because once it hit it, it can dig all at once, but I'm
You
just
got
waiting for it to
200.
get back to
You
my
got
strike.
$250,000 in your option trade, and you
Well,
end
right
up here
now,
with no stop loss.
right now we don't have that. So
I'm asking the question. Like, hey man, you got to play like you practice. You know what I mean?
it's
So you
it's
gonna jump in the trade with no stop loss?
it's not the same as trading futures. It's not the
I'm
same.
just asking the question. Are you gonna take a trade butt naked with that much money on the roof?
Right now I am.
Okay.
Hey, like I say, a few options you could be a little bit more riskier, man. I'm telling you, man.
I hear what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying. You said being more risky, but you also giving up the opportunity because of how much money additionally you can make if you just wait for your damn setup on the neck on futures.
And I hear what you're
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? Like you
I hear
you
you.
might be giving up 10 damn cent worth of that option. 20% to 20 cents. You might hit your X quicker because you waited for your actual setup on the net on the futures.
But even at this point right here, you could have went ahead and just taken the trade.
Well, down there on the subsections, that's where the gap was at.
This is on the 1 minute. You just could have just taken it right there. Here's your down candle into the up close candle on option. Take it because you know it's going up. I mean, if you want to wait for a setup, you can. I mean, I'm all about waiting for a setup, but for options, I'm a little more riskier.
And that's
Me too.
fine. I
Me too.
understand the riskiness of it. All I was saying was if you're gonna do one, you can do the other. That's what I'm really getting at. Like I'm not shitting on futures just because options, pay quicker. When I know I can get both of them, I'm literally doing the same exact thing.
I know. And then if you worry about the stop loss, you just put your stop loss down here.
Right.
Now, ask yourself if you was able to get your money in futures before 9:30, would you still be worried about futures after 9:30?
Yep. I
See, I
play both of them. I'm looking for the same shit. There ain't nothing different. There's no different train of thought or nothing. The only difference is when I push the button on futures, you buy the damn option, the strike that you want, the corresponding strike on options. That's the only difference. One more step of pushing the button. It's the same exact concept. It's not separate train of thought. It's the same train of thought. Get in both of them at the same time. With this, especially with this on here, being that you got these on here now, I would have had to go, okay, now let me go over to the,
right.
look over here at the QQQ chart and see what the corresponding strike for this swing high right here, what is that? Nah, shit, when I push the button here, I know what strike to get already. You know what I mean? Like, man, that shit easy as hell. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I see. That's how I see it, man. Like, don't
I
cut
want
that water off for the other water. You get both water.
I like to get well, but when I'm working, I like 9:30. I prefer
Now,
to
depending on what you're doing.
but
Like, see, I be on the road, I'm driving and all that.
yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
I usually get my trade before 7. So or after just after 7. But then I'm done. I'm done with futures because I have to work. But now I can go ahead and look at my options at that point because 9:30 is going to give me the opportunity to get options.
now, hey, I got a question, man. I got this question. For the next 6 months, he got his options account. He grows it to $500,000.
Say what now?
You got your options account. You grow it from, let's say, $1,000 to the end of the year, December. You got 500,000.
Right.
Now you do an option 0 DTE with 125,000. You can't make the same amount percentage in the future trade.
I didn't say I could. I keep saying you keep looking at it as A or B. I'm looking at it as A and B.
Is it polygamy or monogamy?
It's
Poly or
polygamy.
mono?
It's polygamy. What you mean? Shit. Man. Bro,
I love it.
I don't understand why you try to make it like one or the other, or go over here because this one gonna give you. It's not gonna pay like this other one. That one gonna pay too. Why not push this damn button at the same time? Move your stop below the swing. It's in God's hands. Get your money on both sides.
Then I like taking the trade off the option chart too, like I did Friday. Man, I was up, and then I was able to move my stop. Like when I was in the trade and it was up, I was able to move my stop up to here on the chart.
Bruh, that's options. That's futures. You doing the same shit. You did the same shit if you was in the future trade. Right?
Yep, but I'd have been pissed.
What you gonna be pissed for? You gave money back regardless.
Guess what? No, guess what happened in options? Ain't no consistency. Ain't no trailing.
You had to take profit.
Ain't no trailing. And I can hit it and then have my money the next day.
So
and
so
it ain't gonna
let
be
a couple
10%,
days stop you from
20%.
$30,000-$40,000.
I get 99% of my money.
Well, I mean, in future, to just you can do it if you're doing your own money. Same thing.
Yes and no. Yes and no, Ms. Ryan. Because, and I say this because I've seen Trader Kane had an issue with being capped at 100 contracts. Ain't no capping options.
Well, I don't even know if I'm trading. I'm not trading 100 contracts and options anyway.
Let's do a poll, man. Put a
Huh?
one in the chat. If
You said what, Mr. Ryan?
I'm not doing 100 contracts and options anyway.
Mr. Ryan, when you grow that account to multi-million dollars, you gotta put more than 100. You gotta put 100 contracts on that, Mr. Ryan.
I like consistency. So if I'm not starting off with 100, I'm not.
So you talking about both sides of your neck now.
I don't know.
Because look here, if you over there options, how many contracts you think you buying?
I'm buying contracts, but I don't know if I'm going to start off with no 100 contracts.
No.
If you got enough money, you have to buy 100. Let's say you got $1,000, and them damn and your option that you get in is 10 cents. How many you think you buying?
Well, if it's 10 cents, I probably would buy it. I don't know if I well, you're right. I'll have to think about it.
Oh man, it's psychological, man.
You're right. If it's 10 cents, yeah, you're right. You're right.
You got $10,000 in there, and they're just $100. That's still 100 contracts.
You know, that happened with me on one of my options that I did before. You like, why I didn't buy more? I didn't buy more. You're right.
Like Ms. Ron, I have seen that happen in futures. Like these what would you call it? Not the prop firm, the brokerage company limited. Even if you got the money, they will limit how many contracts you can use. Ain't no capping options.
You know, I never really thought about it because with my brokerage on my personal account, I never asked how many contracts I can use for futures.
Because my other AP, he takes the same trade and options that he take in futures. He's not gonna get in early just because it's hitting the 4-hour gap. Hell no, he'll never do that.
Yeah, he's more precise.
No, that's what I'm saying. He getting both of them at the same time.
We took the same trade Friday. This one right here. He just got out. When he started doing this, he was out.
Because he got out at the damn body.
No. When I talked to him, he saw all this shit, all these bricks getting thrown up here. He got out. But yeah, I got it right here on my option play. And I'm riding this thing up. Okay, accumulate. Okay,
you know it's a certain level of energy that it's supposed to give at that point. And if it don't give it, man, you know me.
I was looking at, okay, we got this guy right here. Come back. That's manipulation. Drop down there, then go up. Yeah.
But I was going into lunch though.
Right. And I hate. Hey, I've always said like I hate lunch for that.
You ain't had no business being in that thing right there anymore.
Hey, but like I say, shout out to everybody who's been killing it on options. I know Whitney been
So
killing it.
this is what I want to know. Let's do a poll. Put a 1 in the chat if you'd rather do futures. Put a 2 in the chat if you do options. And do a 3 if you want both of them.
Ooh. Okay. So one is what? Futures?
Right.
2 is options. And 3 is both. Ooh. Be a
Like,
whole, be a whole lot of twos. A whole lot of twos. Hey, everybody say both, but can they handle both?
when I'm telling you with that damn indicator, it made my job a lot easier. Because I, like you said, you got to have that other chart up trying to figure out the corresponding strike. But you don't have to do that no more. You can look at the same strikes from your futures
People
chart.
people put 3 in there and said both of them. Which one? Okay, you guys been rocking with us for over 4 years. Which one are you having more success at? Futures or options right now? Trading TFA. 1 or 2? Let's see. Let's see. Y'all been rocking with us for so long. Which one with TFA have y'all been having more success? 1 or 2? And Taryn just put that in because she at work. Told you.
Oh yeah. Hey, I don't have a problem with that.
Hmm?
I just want you to get money from both of the ass. Don't rule one out. To get both of them. It's the same exact energy, the same exact assessment that you did on the market. You know what I mean? Now, if you're at work, I get that. If you're on the road, you're not near your computer or something. You just want to hit the ass with options. That's easy too. You know what I mean? Just don't finally get good in the futures and then just leave them. Shit, man. I talked to my AP about that. I said, hey, man, no, man, hell no, that's money too. Hey, you're looking at the chart. Just
Hey,
put money.
I love what Whitney said. I want the future before 9:30. Yep, I want it before 9:30. I want to smack him so hard before 9:30. I ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah. I like after 9:30.
Oh, I love after 9:30 on options, man. Cause
I just want that volatility.
yeah, I do too. On that
Boom.
man, that about options is crazy.
Yeah. Let's all get this money that they took from us. And then some.
So we have news this week, right?
NFP.
All right. They both help you reach your goals. Most definitely. Hell, you hit them in the futures, get more money you can put towards options. You know what I'm saying? Just keep man, it's literally like you said, man, it's literally unlimited, man.
But this is what I will say. The multiple of options when you
Yes,
understand and you gotta
it's
look,
much higher. Yeah.
man, I'm talking about you could catch, man, just thinking you put 50,000 and you catching a 500, 600% move.
Yep.
Where you gonna make $300,000 to $400,000 in less than an hour? Legally.
What was your strike for that entry that you took
Which one? This right here?
right there?
550.
550. Okay. Oh yeah, you did say that. Sorry.
Hmm.
That was nice. That was a sweet trade.
How much? Go back to this move, the 3 o'clock move.
Man.
All right. From here, measure from here. Let's say about here, somewhere in there to midnight. How much was that move? It was like 80 some points, I believe.
I told Mr. Ron this too. Now, see, that's different because now you in the last hour. Remember, options close at 4:15. They're gonna
Right.
move a lot quicker.
Right.
I want to hold on. Is she on here? Hey, yo, Miss Stephanie, you on here? Is she on here?
Put your rule on. I just want to see how many points from here from just to midnight. It was like 80 something. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's 82. All right. Hold on. So what's that on 6 contracts?
Hey, Miss Stephanie, what that option you got Friday? What did it go up to? So 6 contracts.
Yeah.
You're looking at 329, 6 and 5, 9,800, 9,870, and 5 accounts, 49,000 minus the 10% fees, 44,415.
All right. And damn thing ended up going like 100 at some points. It's like, is that like 160? That's like a 1-to-1 there. I mean,
Eric, it went crazy.
yeah, from here to there. What's that?
Yeah,
That's about 160.
yeah. What was that?
145. Okay.
Yep. Mhm.
So shit, that's about say about 16,000. 16,000 times 5. What's that? What's 16 times 5?
Oh, 60,000 times 5, that's 300.
No, I said 16 times 5.
80.
16 times 5 is 80?
Yep, 16 times 5.
Okay, 80 times 5. That's 350.
400.
What else? We got 40. 400,000. Yeah. That's $400,000 right there. Full clip.
Remember what we talked. Remember we talked about this a while ago with Anthony. Like, are these prop firms that liquid enough to pay that? We know options is liquid. Is futures that liquid? Prop firms.
Well, till they turn dry. You can hit their ass. As long as they handing out free money,
You taking it?
you know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
You know, so we really don't give a damn. We don't give a damn if they close up tomorrow. Right? Really.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Now what we know now.
Exactly. They.
Stop us. We all just switch over to option mode.
Hey, I remember I was talking to Hannah one time. She's like, "But what happened if they shut down futures? When you know this, they can never take it from you.
Right.
Never take it from you. They can give you more hoops to follow in the prop firms, more consistency, but
The
they can
only
never.
the only way they can stop it is if they don't have no market. And they ain't gonna do that. That cut their own damn one off.
Right.
So that's why I ain't gonna never stop this.
Mm-mm. We got a short week this week. No market Friday. I think the close up early on Thursday.
Yeah, I think close at 1.
So we live Monday tomorrow 8:30. Have y'all options account ready. We're gonna make some money Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.